time with green tea. Tea time with green tea. Tea time.
Hey there, party people. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tea Time with Green Tea. I'm so happy that you have tuned in for another installment. This week is the tizzle of the day, and I'm so excited to get started. You'll notice that I have on my apron, and it says, even diva do dishes, okay? I had to dress in part for the tizzle of the day, and I'm not going to belabor this any longer. I'm going to get the ball rolling. So here is the tizzle. Working mothers, how do you find time to cater to your man after a long day at work, coming home to job number 2, mother and homemaker, barely having 5 minutes to yourself, but your husband or man needs your attention too? Where do you find the time, or how do you make so little time to him count? That's the tizzle of the day, and it's a loaded question, and I can't believe you asked me this. I'm just kidding. I have been married, a little over 2 months, but over that time span, and even before I got married, there are a lot of things that I learned in preparation for this stage. One of the things that I had to do prior to getting married and doing premarital counseling, I had to read this book, His Needs, Her Needs by Willard F. Harley Jr. And this book is fabulous. I do recommend this book. I read this book, and it talks about the needs of different people, and it helps you to actually identify your needs, and it helps you to identify your partner's needs as well. And also in the book, it talks about the love account and how to keep your love account full, so that when a situation comes, it doesn't deplete your love account, because you have been building and steadily making deposits into it, so that the situation does not just zero out your account. So those are the things that I try to keep in mind with my husband and with everything that I'm doing, because like the person said, a lot of time you're working, you have all this going on, and I can relate to that because I do have a lot of things going on. I'm a part-time Weight Watchers leader. I do post-adoptions research. I do mental health therapy part-time. I do, what else do I do? Oh, music ministry. I am doing music full-time. I have a husband. I have 3 kids. I have 2 cats. And I'm learning all of this and the balancing act and how to get everything that I need to get done, and also as well take care of the needs of my husband as well. And so what I've come to find is I use little moments that we have together, like if we are in the kitchen at the same time, the kids may be watching TV. If we're in the kitchen and he's making tea and I'm making some food or something like that, I'll kiss his eyelids. I'll come up behind him and kiss his ears. I will, if he has a refrigerator open and he's walking, I'll come back and grind behind him. I'll do like little things, and I look at those things as not just having fun, because it is fun and we're playing, but I'm also looking at it as I'm putting love deposits into my account. I'm always trying to touch him or do something. Even if I'm walking past, I'm brushing against his leg, or I'm pinching his bum, whatever it takes, just creating those little moments. So I'm keeping my deposit, my love account, really high for him, because we do get tired, and it's a lot of stuff that has to be done. I think also, in addition to keeping the love account high, I try to have, or I've learned that I need to constantly have conversations with my husband and keep those lines of communication open. Just last week, being a married woman and adjusting to all the things that I think that needs to be done in terms of being a wife, learning to be a mother, sharing with children and all this stuff we're used to being alone. I just had a conversation with my husband. I literally cried in his lap, and I just told him, I'm tired, I'm stressed, and I feel like I gotta do all this stuff. I feel like I don't have no time for me. And my husband, he said something that really touched my heart. He caused me to pause. He said, well, where did you find that you learned you had to do all of these things? because we never had a discussion like this is how it's going to be. Where did you find you had to do all of these things? And I thought about it, and really I've learned how to be a wife or how to be a mother through others. I've never been in this situation before, so I've seen my mom, I've seen my godmom, and I've seen various other people and how they handle their marriage. So I just naturally assumed that that's what the woman does. The woman does all the laundry. The woman does all the cooking. The woman does this. And in some situation, if that works for you, then, do what you need to do. But I had this conversation with him, and he said, no, we can have a conversation. We can talk, that we can switch some things around. And really, that's what we did. We switched some things around. But I learned from that situation that although how this person may govern their family may work for their family, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is etched in stone that that's the way it's going to work for my family. So that's one of the things that I really learned from the situation. Create some time with your husband, create some love deposits so that you're continuously depositing into your relationship, and also continue to have communication with him and how to figure out how to work things and to be flexible. So those are the things that I learned. And also, sometimes you're just going to be tired. Sometimes it's just how it goes. But I am learning, and I'm continuously to learn, that we cannot be ruled by our emotions. Sometimes we just got to do what we got to do. Suck it up, take one for the team. So that means sometimes even when you're tired, you're still going to have to back it up. You know what I mean? You're still going to have to back it up. Oh! You still going to have to. But it's love deposits, that you're making into your relationship, that you're making into your husband. And also finding different ways to combine little moments. If he's up brushing his teeth, maybe you can stand behind him or hold him while he's brushing his teeth. Or maybe it's taking his clothes out, or maybe having his lunch for him. Just little things, little love deposits that you can do. And it doesn't seem like it's a whole bunch of time, but those moments, those times, it add up. And sometimes it's better than no time. That's my philosophy anyway. So these are the messages or the nuggets that I have about this situation. I hope I've been able to actually deposit some things. And if you have any feedback, definitely send me your feedback. You can Facebook me at Green Tea Soul. You can Twitter me at Green Tea Soul. Inbox me, all those things, so we can keep this dialogue going, because I'm still eager to learn too, and learn more things of how to keep my husband happy with all the responsibilities and the time that I have to do. I'm still open to learn. And if you have a moment, get this book, His Needs, Her Needs. It shares more light on how to continuously have your love deposit just full, and so your husband can appreciate it. And actually, it goes both ways. So let me know what you think. If you want your question to be a part of the tizzle of the day, Tea Time with Green Tea, definitely send your questions and send your thoughts. Once again, have a cup of
Time with Green Tea. Tea time with Green Tea. Tea time with Green Tea. Tea